Well, hello, Thomas Mayhew with eXp Realty Ohio, TomMayhewRealEstate.com. Hope you're doing great. Just want to take a moment to talk with you about your buyer's agent. So, a lot of people don't really understand how the home buying process works. And oftentimes they'll just go, hey, let's go look at houses today, right? Hey, that sounds like fun. And so that's what they do. Like, get in your car, go look for open houses, or maybe you find some online, go check them out. And it is fun. Now, the person that's sitting in the open house might be the seller's agent representing the seller with a fiduciary responsibility to represent the seller. Or it might be somebody that's just maybe from the same brokerage that's doing an open house for that listing agent who's representing the seller. So there's a big difference between the two, actually. So if it's just a buyer's agent that's just doing open houses, that person might be a good person to represent you in the purchase of a home, or they might not be. And how do you judge it? Is it based on the compliments they give you when you come in the door? You know, like they not like your hair, or or is it because they're very knowledgeable? Maybe they know their statistics, or maybe they know the square footage of the house. I mean, is that all that it takes to sell you on why they should be your agent? Well, that's a good question, fair question, right? Well, I just like to chat with you about maybe thinking a little bit more about it, and getting somebody that will represent you no matter what kind of house you buy. And basically, if I was looking for a real estate agent, the number one attribute that I'm looking for, now, mind you, I've been a real estate agent for 13 years now. I've sold a lot of houses. I've helped a lot of people, buyers and sellers. I've sold all kinds of properties, new construction, resale, residential. I've sold warehouses. I've sold a church, an airplane hangar, a working ranch, all kinds of properties. And the bottom line for me is I want somebody that's honest. I want somebody that will, when I'm excited about a house, will kind of slow me down a little bit and say, hey, Tom, did you notice this about the property? Or did you notice that about the property? And then I can consider those things. So I've been doing this a long time, so I've seen a lot of interesting things and the way that it goes. And I would just like to encourage you to find somebody that you know, you like, and that you trust, because they're really honest and they really will put your interest first. Now, if you get a buyer's agent that way, for them to have a fiduciary responsibility to you, you'd actually need to sign what's called a buyer agency agreement. So if you think about the listing side, the seller that's selling a property, they have a listing agreement with a listing agent. Why can't you have the same thing but with your buyer's agent? Now you're on an equal footing in terms of the level of responsibility they have to you to look out for your interests. And if you know them, like them, and trust them, well, you've got a really good basis for doing that. And then, you can trust the process that they're going to guide you really carefully through and help you not to make a mistake or something that you might regret. So, Tom Mayhew, if there's anything I can do to help you, maybe even if you're not even moving into my area or moving out of my area, whatever the case may be, I can help you out with getting a referral to wherever you might be going, even overseas. So I figured out kind of a shortcut for finding good agents. All right, so take good care.